Markets are sending mixed signals today as investors weigh competing narratives. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for August 28th. The market is lacking a clear catalyst today, leading to choppy, two-way price action. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 edged higher plus 0.72% to $7,730.99. Investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. NASDAQ 100 is up plus 1.43%, trading at $29,642. Investor sentiment is being shaped by NASDAQ, S&P 500 lifted by Nvidia's forecast, investors' eye speech by Fed's wash. Dow Jones ticked up plus 0.20% to $53,569. Investor sentiment is being shaped by tech drags S&P 500, NASDAQ lower as Iran tensions, Nvidia earnings loom, the spokesman review. Starting with the Europe session. DAX edged higher plus 0.64% to €26,537. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500, NASDAQ end down on tech stocks, investors weigh Iran moves. FTSE 100 is trading higher by plus 0.23%, at £10,817. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ, S&P 500 lifted by Nvidia's forecast, investors' eye speech by Fed's wash. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 is trading higher by plus 0.41%, at 66,406 yen. The move in the dollar reflects reports that from vision to delivery, building Europe's tokenized financial market, European Central Bank. Hang Seng is little changed, hovering near 25,585 Hong Kong dollars. Traders are reacting to news that BHP shares reach record high as copper rally powers miners, discovery alert. Kospi is down minus 1.79%, trading at 6,788.88 Korean wons. Investor sentiment is being shaped by NASDAQ, S&P 500 lifted by Nvidia's forecast, investors' eye speech by Fed's wash. Nifty 50 is trading higher by plus 0.35%, at 24,176 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. Sensex ticked up plus 0.34% to 77,195 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by stock market today. Dow gains 500 points, SpaceX snaps a losing streak, Bitcoin pops, Investors Business Daily. ASX 200 edged higher plus 0.60% to 9,092 Australian dollars and 30 cents. Traders are reacting to news that BHP shares reach record high as copper rally powers miners, discovery alert. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. Infosys climbed plus 2.90% to 1,143 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by India's Infosys forecasts weak revenue growth as ARA-driven caution dents its spending, Yahoo Finance. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. ICICI Bank dipped minus 1.23% to 1,425.20 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by what ex-RBI Chief Rajan says Fed should raise rates. Retail loan growth, mortgages, personal loans, credit cards is compounding strongly. The digital banking platform has dramatically reduced customer acquisition cost, giving ICICI a structural margin advantage. Asset quality remains the cleanest among large Indian banks. Any NPA deterioration would be the key risk signal. Wipro is up plus 2.89%, trading at 181.50 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that India's Wipro lags peers after earnings miss, weak forecast. AI services revenue, particularly enterprise AI implementation projects, is the emerging differentiation story. The EBIT margin target of 17 to 17.5% is on track. Watch U.S. financial services deal activity as the indicator of whether demand is genuinely recovering. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. On the geopolitical front, traders are reacting to news that S&P 500, NASDAQ end down on tech stocks, investors weigh Iran moves. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ, S&P 500 lifted by Nvidia's forecast, investors' eye speech by Fed's wash. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. On the data front, investor sentiment is being shaped by tech drags S&P 500, NASDAQ lower as Iran tensions, Nvidia earnings loom, the spokesman review. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Nvidia surged plus 8.74% to $227.98 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Amazon just tripled its order of Nvidia chips over surging demand, Yahoo Finance. The key number to track this week is data center revenue run rate. With Blackwell GPUs ramping across hyperscaler data centers, analysts are upgrading estimates, but the stock is priced for continued execution. Any supply chain commentary or China export restriction update could be the swing factor. The bull case holds as long as AI capex from Microsoft, Google, and Amazon stays elevated. Samsung plunged minus 3.38% to 257,000 Korean wons in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung profit surges over eightfold to beat estimates as RE boom fuels memory chip crunch. HBM3 yield rates for AI training chips are the most critical near-term metric. Any positive update would drive a meaningful earnings upgrade cycle. The memory upcycle is intact, but Samsung's foundry losses are a drag. A recovery in smartphone DRAM pricing would add a second earnings lever. Nintendo surged plus 3.04% to 8,993 yen in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Nintendo earnings preview, signs of a stock price reversal amid memory money rotation. Q1 operating profit forecast up 30% YOY, a litmus test for a market bottom, moo. With momentum this strong, traders will be watching the 9,532 yen and 58 sen level closely. A clean break there would confirm the uptrend and could bring in additional momentum buyers. Risk management remains critical, always size positions according to your own risk tolerance. Let us give you our near-term view on the Kospi. After today's weakness, the 6,585.21 Korean wons area is the first meaningful support level to watch for Kospi. A stabilization there would be the first sign that sellers are losing conviction. This is our analytical view, not investment advice. To summarize, 11 indices in the green, 2 in the red today. Risk-on conditions dominate the global equity landscape. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your global indices roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.